Gentlemen, to the 2007 District 7 Table Topics Championship. This is as far as it goes for table topics. This is the end of the road. And I'm going to give you a question that, quite honestly, is going to be very easy for you, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But I have to ask, how many of you, by a show of hands, when you began your Toastmasters experience, found the table topics part of Toastmasters petrifying? Most. Almost all. And why is that? Your Toastmasters speak. You can tell me. Why is that? Unexpected. Unexpected topics. What else?
Unplanned.
Under pressure.
Under pressure. Fear of the unknown. I boil it down to two things. One, you're asked to speak off the cuff. And two, you may be speaking on something you really don't know about. And if you think about it, these two reasons are absurd. And let me tell you why. When was the last time you spoke to somebody who knew what they were talking about? They don't know. We don't know what we're talking about. We talk about politics and philosophy and all this stuff, and we don't know nothing about what we are talking about. So that flies out the window. The second thing, speaking off the cuff. Well, I ask you, how much of our communication in any given day, week, year is in a prepared form? None. Unless you're a teacher, I will give them that's the only occupation I will admit. I will bow to the teacher who prepares 6 hours of presented speech every day. And that's pretty fabulous. But beyond that, we have politicians, and yes, they give prepared speeches, but they didn't prepare them, and half the time we wish they wouldn't speak them anyway. And there are parents like myself. When I'm at home, I have a prepared speech. It goes like this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You see the inflection. It goes down with the words in the same. However, the more and more you as a parent are giving a prepared speech, the less likely it is you're actually communicating. So it doesn't count. If I didn't know my boys could hear other people, I think they were deaf. Because they don't hear me. In fact, if I go that little, when you first turn on the TV, that can call them from 2 blocks away. So they can hear, they just choose not to listen. So no communication, so it doesn't count. But the rest of our communication is all impromptu. We are speaking impromptu every day. How many of you happen to be ducks? We're here in Eugene. We have a few ducks. See? Green for the ducks and black for Thursday. If I were to say to one of you, hey, how about them ducks? That's all you'd need to go on for hours. And I live on the other side of the mountains over in Bend, and it's beaver country over there. And if you say, how about them beavers? You better have a roll of duct tape in your hand to shut them up. Because they will go on for days. See, we aren't scared of speaking off the cuff or speaking about something we don't know about. That's what we do all the time. What we're scared of is the venue. How many of you consider yourselves fresh? No, I better not use that during room. New Toastmasters. How many of you consider yourselves new Toastmasters? Very good. Welcome. If you haven't been welcomed yet, welcome, new Toastmasters. It's great to have you here. The rest of you, shame on you. Because the only reason they're scared of table topics is because you're sitting in the room. It's true. What they're scared of is being judged. And I will tell you, for the benefit of those 9 contestants here today, that the more Toastmasters you get in a room, now I've competed a couple times, the more Toastmasters you get in a room, the greater an audience it is. It might be scary to see 2,000 people in a room, which is what we had in August. But you know what? They knew the punchline and were rolling before I even got there, which unfortunately destroyed the whole joke. But a room full of Toastmasters is the best audience anyone could ask for. So for those of you who are competing, know that these people in this room, more than any other group you will ever be in front of, want to see you succeed, and will give you all the smiles and all the laughter and all the applause you could ever want. So be comfortable, be happy. For those of you in the room, I expect that of you. I wouldn't expect anything else. You guys are Toastmasters, and that means something. Hooray.